Hello, welcome to the Jessica Show. Today is Friday, July 22nd, 2022. Well, a lot harder news, no, today has been shocking. It has been the shocking news that we had just learned today on my show that Vince McMahon retires from WWE. I have watched him for over like 40 years now. I mean like 38 years. I have watched him for 38 years. I mean, 25 years. Yeah, I watched him 25 years. And I saw online, I saw when I was 13 when he doing commentary. I was 13 when he doing commentary with Jerry Law and Jim Ross. And yes, he did. And until he stepped out of commentary. He stepped out of commentary in 97. He did the things that he should do, and then he had a family named Stephanie and Shane. I mean, he had two children, Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon. He got married back in the 70s or even 80s, none of that now. And then, yeah, it is what it is. It's official. I mean, Vince McMahon retires. Oh, what the heck? People glad to hear it. People so inside to hear it. The superstars so inside that he's retired. But they're not surprised. I wasn't surprised at all, but I just heard the breaking news. Vince Vincent Kenny McMahon retires from WWE. Yes. Look from the internet and it's finally continued. But what can I say? What the hell did I say? After 50 years? Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it is shocking to me. That was today. And people all over WWE, AEW Wrestling, Impact Wrestling. Tony Khan was so happy that he would that boss Vince McMahon retired. But anyway, Tony Khan and AEW was so happy that he heard the news, the shocking of Vince McMahon having retired. He is no longer with the company for what? But hey, what I do, Triple H is back full time in charge. Stephanie McMahon, the CEO, chill woman of the WWE, is taking his place. I thought she was. I mean, she was going. She did take care of the family, and anyway, she take care of to focus on her family for three children and for her husband. But she came back and won the company as chairwoman and CEO of the company of WWE. And we got talent relation Triple H taking charge, and now he's back in Boston tonight. And then you got Vince McMahon retired from wrestling, retired from the WWE. Okay, but look, it is what it is. I mean, I'm respect the McMahon family. I respect Vince McMahon. Time goes on, life goes on. And Vince McMahon tweeted this morning. It says, at 77, time to me to retire. Thank you. WWE now, forever, together. So sad to see him go. What will life will be without Vince McMahon? It does smell, and it doesn't smell, and it does smell. But it doesn't, I mean, hey, what the? I was shocked. So shocked to see, so shocking to hear. But anyway, I seen him for 25 years. I watched TV. I watched Vince McMahon get stunned by Stone Cold Steve Austin. I watched his family getting together, working together, the WWE business. with Linda McMahon, Stephanie, and Shane, and also Triple H in that mail. I mean, it was something else that we can't even consider for a very long time, and that is happening today. This breaking news of the story. But anyway, life goes on. Yes. Now we go to the NBC News, and it says the registration comes 1 month after the pro wrestling manager agreed to take a break from his role as CEO of WWE as the company investigated misconduct. Now, it is. Vince McMahon announces retirement from WWE in misconduct investigation. Now, as we always know, the pro wrestling's Vince McMahon announced his retirement from WWE today, a month after stepping back from his leadership role as the company investigates misconduct claims against him. In a tweet posted at 4:05 p.m. today, the 77-year-old McMahon simply said it was time for me to retire, as he thinks at WWE Universe. So, okay. And in a statement released through WWE, McMahon thanked co-workers, families, friends, and family. As I am post 77 years old, I feel it's time for me to retire as chairman and CEO of WWE, he said. Throughout the years, it's been a privilege to help WWE bring you joy, inspire you, thrill you, surprise you, and always entertain you. Back on June 17th, McMahon had surrendered his CEO role as the WWE Board of Directors, opposed to McMahon's daughter, Stephanie McMahon, as interim CEO and chairwoman until the poll's conclusion. The WWE board said they is investigating both the Edo McMahon and John Laurinai's head of talent relations for illegal misconduct, but did not detail any of the accusations. So it was up to Vince to retire. It was the right thing for him to do. Okay, it is what it is. He did his best. He worked his tail off. He's a good man. He's a role model. He's a like a good old SOB. He became a shaman. He became a shaman. He was in charge. He walked. They were in him walking with him. His two children walking with him, and his son-in-law walking with him. So anyway, and then back in 2010, I mean, we haven't seen Linda McMahon on television since 2007. Now it is what it is, and it's responsible. I mean, it's. I mean, it's. I mean, it's not time. It's not time to shed tears when he's gone. And just like this, I mean, but by the time we always know, he became a father-in-law. Okay, he saw Triple H and Stephanie get married back in 2003, and that was a good, and that was a best time in his life for real. And now when his father passed away back in 1985, Vince McMahon Sr. That was his father, and then he was a grandfather. He is a grandfather of five children. I mean, look, it's just important to me. I mean, it's so just important for him to know. It's hard to watch. He loved Hulk. I mean, he created Hulk Hogan. He created Bret Hart. Back in '97 when he screwed Bret Hart. That was on November that night, 1997. No, remember that? That was 25. That was a lot, almost 25 years ago. Shawn Michaels had a shot shooting on Bret, and then referee Earl Hebner had to win the belt. He didn't, but Bret didn't tap out. But old Hannibal did win the bell. And then when Brett came out, Brett he split Vince in the eye, and then I saw that it was good, and then they made Montreal fans mad. That's some of the reasons the Montreal screw job, and then they talking about Vince McMahon's limit explosion back as that was on June 11th, 2007, and then he came back from the dead, and that's what it is, and then they had to, and then you got everything that I mean. But Vince McMahon is a hero. He was a champion. He was the boss, no doubt about it. And he had his wife. I mean, he has daughter with he has daughter won the company. So today, as of now, he let his daughter and his son-in-law won the company. And he is gone all by himself. He let his son-in-law and his daughter won the company. But man, it has been a shocking of Vince McMahon retired. Well, thanks for the memories, Vince. You're gonna have a retirement celebration. So as of this time, I can't even tell. I had lost for words. Now, Triple H recently returned to role of WWE Executive Vice President of Talent Relations, and it seems there was much rejoicing. Want to fight for select talent or opposition about Liverpool returning to the talent relations position. Liverpool is choosing the role from Rich Pritchard, who was himself serving as interim EVP of talent relations after John Laurinaitis was placed on imagination leave following the revelation that he was under investigation for his role in a series of hush money payments illegally made by former WWE Chairman and CEO Vince McMahon to former female employees. McMahon stepped down from his executive position in the regular investigation. His daughter Stephanie McMahon, who is also married, Liverpool, married to Triple H, soon the world in answer. So anyway, so well no, I also know Liverpool taking over, Stephanie McMahon taking over. And what about Bruce Prichard? I mean, if he's still in there, I just heard about that he just stepped down. But anyway, so now you heard the news of Vince McMahon retires after 25 years I saw on television. And then yes, it is. It is. It is official. His day is done. His career is done. The fans are very happy, and the fans are not happy that he's gone. Well, anyway, it is what it is. But let me cut to the chase, okay? There will never be WWE without Vince McMahon. There will never be WWE without WWE without them. There will be no Vince McMahon. But his dream lives on, and he's retired, but he ain't dying. He ain't dying. That's always to it. So the business that he was doing at this time just always, always knows that it was going to be special for him. And I couldn't even believe what was happening. But I saw what was going on. It is what it is for sure. Now Triple H is taking over after last fall's cardiac arrest for his heart, and then but then he came back in WrestleMania 38. He had to retire before because of his heart conditioning, and he can't wrestle anymore. He can't wrestle anymore, and he had to lace up his boots and leave. He had to take off his boots. He had to take off his career, and he leaves wrestling career. He leaves in-ring career forever. But anyway, Triple H retires. That was about several months ago. So anyway, he's taken over as SVP Talent Relations, and then you got Stephanie over as chairman, chairwoman and CEO of WWE. Those two, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, running the company, and maybe together. And maybe we'll see him. We'll see them on tonight. We'll see them tonight. So anyway, as we learn today, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, the boss, has been retired from WWE. Enjoy a little celebration. Enjoy a little celebration retirement, Vince McMahon. And until then, this is Justin Crudup. I will be seeing you Monday. Till then, take care of yourself. Enjoy a little weekend. Make sure you stay hydrated, stay cool because it's gonna be like almost 100 degrees out here in this house. I'm Justin Crudup, and I gotta go make shrimp pasta for the recipe. I gotta go make shrimp pasta with shrimp on front for the recipe. Till then, I'm Justin Crudup. Take care, everybody. Peace out. See you in the week. Have a great weekend.